Hello again. I am back at Otter Creek Park. It is March the 2nd. It's cold. I'm by the gun range. I wanted to try a different spot today. I'm gonna hike back through the woods, back to the creek, Otter Creek behind the gun range, and see if I can catch any trout back there. Hopefully the audio's a little better. I invested in a media mod for the GoPro, so it's got microphones front and back, and hopefully that'll help out with the audio quality. I am going to pack my fly rod in today and my spinning rod, and I'm going to try the fly rod for a while, and if that doesn't work, I'll give the spinning rod a go, and if that doesn't work, I will move to the old reliable spot right there by the entrance, next to the Fort Knox, the line for Fort Knox. So come along with me, see if we can catch some trout. Hopefully these trout back here in this spot. Sorry about the gunshots. Hopefully these trout back here in this spot are a little less pressured. I didn't seem to have any trouble catching them at the other spot the last time, but I just wanted to go on kind of an adventure today, check out some new areas. I always like to fish new spots, so I'm going to try this one back here and see how it goes. It may be a bust, it may be great, but we'll see. I'll see you back on the water. All right, first look at the creek. Looks a little green. Well, that's okay. I have never been to this part of the creek before. You can probably tell with some pretty good flooding these last few weeks. You can see all this silt up here. I mean, this creek was blowed out for a couple of weeks anyway. This looks like a nice deep hole right off the bat, so let's get down here and see if we can catch some trout. Beautiful little smallmouth. Look at the colors on that thing. My goodness. Beautiful fish. Not the target species today, but I will take it. Look at that thing. Look how golden that fish is. Let me get a picture of this feller. Alright, get you back in the creek here, buddy. Off he goes. Got another nice smallmouth on here. This is not what I was going for today, but I'll take it. Oh, he come off. That was a good fish right there. That was a good fish. I found a hole filled with smallmouth here. Look at this. Another beautiful fish. Look at that. Much more brown than the last one. Look at that. Little chunker. Not bad for the 2nd of March. I have officially gotten out of the trout hole and found my way into a pile of smallmouth, which I'm not complaining about. Nice fish, nice fish. All right. Let's go get another one. I knew that there were smallmouth in this creek, but I wasn't planning on catching them today, and I certainly wasn't targeting them today, but I'll take it. Now, just to give you guys an idea of what I'm using today, and this is what I've been using the past couple of times I've came down here. It's a NRV Baits Creek Grubs Senior on a 32nd ounce jig head, straight shank jig head, and in their natural brown color. I've caught trout and now smallmouth on this lure, so I'm going to continue to use it until I'm not catching them anymore. Just thought I'd let you know what I'm using today. If I change it up, I'll let you know that too. Looks like another smallmouth. Man, this creek is just full of these little... Oh, there he goes. He counts. I touched him. This creek is just full of these little 10 to 12-inch smallmouth, and man, they are biting subtly. Like it almost feels like I'm getting hung up on a leaf or something, and then I'll pull up, and then there'll be more weight than a leaf. And I mean, the water's cold, so I get that, but that is a snag. Got excited for a second. Anyway, like I said, this water's cold. It's March 2nd, so it's, you know, it's going to be cold. They're lethargic, but they are biting. I'm just, like I said, it's almost like I've got a leaf or a little twig or something on the line, then I pull up a little bit and there's more weight than it would be a leaf or a twig. I set the hook and then they start fighting. So that last one kind of got my heart racing there a little bit. I'll see you back when I hope that was on video. I had one come up right here as I was reeling it back in, because I'm letting it drift down and just with the current as natural as possible. And as soon as I get to, you know, here this way, I'm reeling it back in and casting it back upstream again. And I mean, there was one right out here in front of me. Hopefully he'll try to eat it again. Little bitty guy here. Been a little while since I caught one though, so back you go, buddy. Another little guy. I'll take it. Off you go. All right, back down at the old reliable whatever this place is called. I always forget the name of this place. First place you come to when you hit Otter Creek. And I'm gonna go right out that way where I caught a lot of them the last time we were here, and see if I can catch anything out there today. The other day, this gravel bar, of course it's up a little bit, so I put my stuff on that gravel bar and just kind of fished over there. That's where I was catching a lot of them. So we'll see if we can catch some today. Trout, that is. I've already caught some smallmouth, so hopefully we can get into a trout or two. There's a nice little rainbow. Alright, here we go for the release. Off you go. Beautiful little fish there. Good looking little rainbow there. And the release. Oh no. That is a nice rainbow right there. Alright, get you back in the water, buddy. There you go. That was a nice rainbow right there. Real nice rainbow. I knew there was one sitting right there. Well, I wanted to do an outro on the water, but I forgot, so I'm doing it on the way home. Today was a fantastic day of fishing at Otter Creek. I caught lots of smallmouth, probably a half a dozen trout, rainbow trout. I caught some good sized rainbows today. I didn't really catch any that I would consider small. The water is still up, it's still moving fairly fast, but it's fishable and the fish are biting. So if you get a chance, if you live in the area, I highly suggest you take a trip to Otter Creek. I know that my last two videos have been about Otter Creek, and this is going to be number 3. And if I get the chance, I'll go back again, because it's just a great little fishery here in the state of Kentucky to utilize for a good day out on the water. Today it says it's 42 right now. It felt a lot colder than that when I was out there today. I started out with a down jacket, sock cap, gloves, and I finally took the down jacket off, and I still got a little chilly, but it was a good day out there at Otter Creek. I highly recommend that you check it out. And if you don't mind, please subscribe to the channel. I'm growing little by little, and I'd like to see that subscriber count go up so I can have the motivation to make some more videos for you guys. So thanks for watching. Go check out Otter Creek. Please subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. I do want to add one more thing to the end of this video, and I want to thank my dad. Lost my dad back in September of 2021 to a very aggressive, very just kind of spontaneous cancer diagnosis. And I want to give thanks to my dad for instilling the joy of fishing into my life. Trout fishing was one of my dad's favorite things to do, and I actually taught him how to trout fish. He had never trout fished before, and I'll never forget this. Years and years ago, my dad was going through something. He was kind of in a depressive state, kind of just bummed out, and I went over to the house one day and I said, "Dad, they've stocked some places with some trout. Let's go check it out." So I pretty much made him get out of the house. It was a winter day, and we went trout fishing and caught both our limits of trout. And I never will forget it. My dad thanked me numerous times. He told me, he said, "Son, you pulled me out of kind of a dark place in my life that day, and really helped me to see the joy in things and remember the joy that he had going out and fishing." He always took me fishing when I was a kid, but things in his life had just had become difficult for him, I guess. And my dad was a great guy, don't get me wrong. He was salt of the earth guy. He was just help anybody. He was a good guy, but even the good guys have their struggles. And I took him out, took him trout fishing that day, and he was hooked. And I've been hooked ever since, even more. Even though I taught him the ins and outs of trout fishing, he had taught me, everything that I knew about fishing, and instilled that love for fishing to me all my life. So I want to give thanks to my dad for a great day out today. Anytime I go out and get to do the thing that I love, that he and I enjoyed, I always find it as a tribute to my dad. And I really miss him, and I wish he could have been here with me today. But he lives on through me, and my joy of something that he taught me to have joy in from a very young age. So I just wanted to add that into to the video as just a tribute to my dad, a great guy, a great fisherman, and my best friend. So Dad, here's to you. Here's to carrying on our tradition. I love you, Dad.
In half a mile,
Thanks for
turn
watching.
left onto Kentucky.